Welcome everyone, my name is Cody Scott, and in this video, you're gonna get a behind the scenes look on what it's like to shoot a music video with Cassian Films. Let's jump into it. So today we're shooting a music video for a friend of mine. His name's Tommy. I'll let Tommy tell you a little bit about how we met.
Dude, we've known each other for years. Middle school, actually. We were arch enemies. When I pretended to be a skateboarder and wanted to skateboard with Cody so bad. Never happened, thank God, because he would have seen how much of a poser I was. And then we started doing music apart and then together. Sights of sound, baby, never forget.
Amen.
3 days, 3 days.
You excited to make this music video?
I am, very excited. I'm excited for this song specifically. It means a lot. It means a lot.
So that's how Tommy and Cody met. But now we're going to talk about the gear we're using for his video today.
So instead of using the EOS-R like we've traditionally been doing the rest of this year, we're gonna switch and try the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K. We're just gonna call that the Blackmagic camera right now. 6K raw. All right, so this is what we typically pack on a travel shoot. We have the Aperture 120D Mark II, the Ronin S, the Blackmagic 6K attached to the 50mm 1.2. We're now rolling with a drone, the Mavic Pro 2, and we have another under here. Sigma lenses, Canon lenses, another EOS-R, and the Atomos. With the Canon glass, we've attached the Tiffin Black Satin 3 filter, 77mm thread, with the Polar Pro ND filter. I have no idea what that is. Which one's the lens, which one's the camera? I'm not quite sure how to work this thing. Hey Google, how do you work a camera? So I am exposing to the right. I'm looking at my waveform. Snow's a little tricky, so we're using a polarizer to get the reflection off the snow. And we're exposing to the right because we're shooting in 6K raw. So I'm framing my subject, look up, there's Tommy. So we just got the first shot. He nailed it in one take. Good job, Tommy. Nailed it in one take. We had him take his hands and run it through snow twice, put the guitar case down and open it up. But now we gotta still tell the rest of the story, so we're gonna film him unlatching it and opening it up. Close-up shots, but with the same lens. So I was running into an issue with this Blackmagic camera. You can get that up and down wobble because you're filming with the Ronin S, so I've decided to take a tripod, attach it to the bottom of the Ronin S, and just operate movement like it's a slider with the joystick. Here's what it looks like. This works really good, by the way, having that tripod at the bottom keeps a little bit more stable. So I just kept him in the center of the frame, did a quick little walking shot like he's going somewhere to a destination. Manual focus the entire thing.
Nice.
This camera is shaping up to be a really cool camera. Place your guitar down, right there. Yeah, so we got to the first location where we're gonna film the entire singing segment with one solid take. We have all this depth, some great leading lines, some good color, snow falling everywhere. This is just a beautiful environment. As these clouds continue to hit the sun, you're gonna see a fluctuation of shadows and highlights changing. So I'm going in between. We're shooting raw, so it doesn't matter that much, but I'm preserving my highlights because I can always bring my shadows up a little bit. But I'm still trying to expose to the right as far as possible. A 50mm the entire time. It's interesting trying to get the right framing with one lens, but I think it's working. We're about to move 1 mile hike to cliffs that overlook mountains. Of course, that's gonna be beautiful. He's done playing guitar for the day. He's just going to be acting. So far we filmed like the first half where we got some static shots of him just on the tripod. The rest you're about to see are gonna be more dynamic. Things like a parallax, me keeping him in the center, going in circles around him, that kind of stuff. Let's jump over to Tommy and see what he thinks about this process so far.
Well, it's been great. I mean, Cody and Christina have been super professional, and they're very creative. They really take the heart behind the song, and they're using that to really shape the narrative of the story they're trying to tell. And I don't know, it's been a really cool experience.